out there for their next drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. Ito Smith, his first carry. Wesley Woodyard there on the tackle.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Let's get it together, defense. Let's get it together. Check. Hey, Tuesday. You got tape.
Back to the ground, this time with Freeman. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
And Falcons fans everywhere excited that Devontae Freeman is back on the field wearing number 24 in the red and black. Remember, he went down in week 2 in 2018 with an injury and didn't return. They're hoping to see the form that led him to 1,000-yard seasons in 2015 and 2016.
On the heels of that good carry by Devontae Freeman, here's 1st and 10.
Get off the field.
Here's Ryan. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Jarvis Landry, the intended receiver, and now it's 2nd down. That pass just a little bit off. It looked like maybe he tried to force it in there.
Game speed, always different, no matter what you do in practice. You can't simulate it, right? So your decision-making, everything has to be a little bit quicker. Sometimes it can throw you off until you adjust.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. To throw again, Ryan. And it's hauled in by Austin Hooper. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 11 yards there, first down.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
Watch the shot. Hey, take that. Check 99. X3. 218. Chopper. Got it to go.
This is Freeman on 1st and 10. And he's got some space here. And they're going to have this all the way down deep into Tennessee territory. A big run there by Freeman. Give him 42 yards on the ground. So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Not that time for Watkins. That'll bring up 2nd down. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10.
36, 51.
Now Ryan going to give it to Freeman. And they get to him quickly here as he's stopped right around the 13. After getting stuffed on 1st down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
59. 59. You must be Drew. Check. Wait.
On 3rd down, Ryan. And that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons. Jarvis Landry, his first touchdown on the year. And the Falcons push further out in front. Bryant now to tack on the extra point. It's good, and it is now 21-7. And after the touchdown, here's Bryant now to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive, that culminating touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one. It doesn't matter where you start with the football now. They have to feel great about their opportunity.
It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up second down.
At the 15-yard line.
So they had the big loss on that first down pass play and facing a second and long. To throw is Tannehill. And he rifles one incomplete.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter, a lot of time to change things. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. From the shotgun, here's Barrett, forced out to his left. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on third down. So instead of fourth down, first down.
Well, so much for winning the down you put a lot of emphasis on, because third down is key for offense and defense. Instead, you're going to stay on the field and start a new set of downs.
Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. Grady Jarrett able to drop him for a loss of a couple.
Well, someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield and get after the quarterback.
Been such an impressive first half to get that lead. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete. Demarius Randall that time there to knock it free. And Charles, got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on first down, then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
The Titans on third down, just 1 for 5 to this point. This is third down and 12. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. The Titans on third down, just 1 for 5 to this point. This is third down and 12. Here's Tannehill. And now he'll turn and off his back. Now this is intercepted. He was trying to give it to Davis. Picked off by Damontae Kazee. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. He's had it again, Charles. He had the pick 6 last week. Not a pick 6 here, but an interception.
Hey, it's another Oski, because that's the word we use when we intercept a pass. Oski tells your team to rally around and block for you. Well, that worked really well last week because he had made it all the way to the end zone. This week, you got Bioski, maybe not a touchdown, but boy, he's playing really well.
Sliding out of the pocket, over the middle and into the hands of his receiver, Landry. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at the 45. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. Now Ryan on first down. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked out and incomplete. It was Logan Ryan that time who knocked it away.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Ryan. Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. Falcons going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. Ryan now 5 out of 10, 50% throwing it. Not so hot, but he does have a first down.
Hey, Tuesday.
Again, Ryan looking for Watkins, and it's intercepted. picked off by Wesley Woodyard. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. He was looking for Watkins that time. He had a little bit of the turnover bug last week, 3 interceptions. Not an absolute disaster, but another one here. Do you start to get a little worried?
You worry about your team as a whole because you have to find a way to make those interceptions, quote-unquote, go away, and that means your defense. They've got to go out there on sudden change and at least hold people to field goals. If that keeps happening, they lose confidence in the quarterback, and then no one plays well.
A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2. On 2nd down now, it's Henry, and he'll go down right around the 47 this time. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. A first down carry for Henry. And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. From the 50, it's Tannehill. Man open left side is Brown. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
The goal for any offense versus a zone defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. Tannehill. Henry's got it out on the left side. So he fought off the tackle, and that effort gives him the first before he's brought down. Now the Titans will use their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1.
Let's go now. 60 Pittsburgh. 59. They're not ready for this, man. Let's go.
On first down, Tannehill. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock.
Intended for Corey Davis. Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. Again, Tannehill. He's going to take a shot at the end zone. Why not? And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down. So we have come to halftime in what's already a 2-touchdown game. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, this fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Staying on the ground, this time it's Smith. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Cameron Wake makes plays like that look simple because I think he plays with excellent leverage. Really does a nice job of being lower than the offensive guys trying to block him, and gets underneath them and goes up and down the line of scrimmage to make those types of plays.
And kept him to a short run play there. Got an extra defensive back out there for the Titans now here for 3rd down.
22.
From the shotgun, Ryan. He may try and run for this. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. The decision to tuck and run gets him 3, but that's not enough. Now it's 4th.
And, partner, I would guess that in his headset he was hearing from his coach, it's 3rd down, don't take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. He doesn't get the first down, but he does turn a possible loss into positive yardage.
It'll be a 51-yard punt that time. And the Titans will be backed up deep to begin the drive as they take over 1st and 10. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams sprint to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. Hey, 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
No. Copper! Hard! Get it!
They'll run it again with Henry. He's got a first down past the 30. Finally taken down at the 32-yard line. Give them 14 on that one and a first down. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Hey, Irvin! Nice 57's right. Pick it up, guys. Pick it up. 57.
Here's Tannehill. And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. Josh Bynes. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here.
He's crashing. He's checking crash. Rock it. Yo, faster. Now.
On the counter, it's Henry. Broke a tackle, but not much room there. Just up past the 25, no further.
Tough day, tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Walker with a grab, left side. They get 15, but they still needed a little bit more. 4th down. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. And it's complete. Henry. And he's got a first down as he's up to the 48. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Now Tannehill, flush to his right. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away.
Trying to force it to his tight end, Walker, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the former first-round pick, Demarius Randall. And he will score. Touchdown, Falcons. This D wanted to put it away before we even get to the 4th quarter, widening that margin a bit further.
And while they won't just empty the bench just yet, if you're a backup, start loosening up. I think you'll get a chance to play before this one is over now with that type of a cushion.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. That's fielded in the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Emmanuel Ogbah there on the stop. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. They're just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive. They'll run on 1st down. Henry, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 there, 2nd down. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in 3rd and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And what is going on here? I've got 3rd down. Screen shows 3rd down, but they've got the punt team out there. On is Kern, the punter, to send this one away.
The Falcons
Here we go. Here we go.
First and 10
Here we go.
at their own 20-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
Hey, bye-bye.
And he will find Ridley on the left side. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. I don't want to make a story where there's not one, but he threw the 3 interceptions last week. Looked a little uncomfortable. He looks much more comfortable today.
Yeah, just 1 pick so far, and his team leads. So now they can play complementary football, meaning if he takes care of the ball and his offense, if they're humming along, the defense doesn't have to be out there as long. He's taking care of his guys on the other side of the ball.
They're enjoying a 4th quarter advantage. Running the jet sweep with Ridley. The tackle is made by Adoree Jackson.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stopped that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
Watch the curve. Watch the curve.
On 2nd and 9, Ryan. He's going to let this one go deep. A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. Watkins, the intended receiver. So they get the takeaway, but that's just step 1. They still have a lot of work to do.
But they don't want to focus on that now. Now it's about getting the ball in the end zone and hoping they can take it away again.
Yeah, still a 3-score game, though, 4th quarter. Tannehill and the Titans come up now 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line. A run on 1st down, but it's not going to get him much. Maybe a yard, and that's all. In on the tackle, Devondre Campbell, Falcons' leading tackler in 2018.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 18-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
45. Roll out. 45. All day, just like that. Just like that. Check. Hey. High 7. Hot. Hey, check Mike 45. Check Mike 45.
Tannehill. And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. Devondre Campbell flies in to blow that play up.
I remember throughout my career hearing defensive coaches always say, guys, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. Well, they put themselves in a great spot with this big lead, and they know they've got to throw the ball.
These pass rushers have to be salivating. It is pin your ears back time indeed. Tannehill now to throw. Eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by Demarius Randall. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Now that turnover might just about do it here. Fourth quarter, the lead that you've got, they can just run the football, run the clock.
Exactly right. They played smart, couple of first downs, and this one should just about be over.
Now throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. Not that time for Watkins, but it's going to be 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35.
Mike 54. Watch the pass.
Ryan on the handoff. It's Freeman. The cornerback, it's Logan Ryan who brings him down. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Ready, blue 80. Mike 25. 54. Hey, watch the slant. Mike's 5-4, Mike's 5-4, Mike's 5-4. Get that quarterback! Got it.
To throw on 3rd down. Ryan, and he'll be stopped right at midfield. It's a gain of 13 and a first down for Atlanta.
13 yards on the play.
The beauty of route running is it doesn't matter what position, everyone's doing the same thing. In this case, tight end, selling the vertical route. Get the defensive back on his heels, break off for the corner, and with good timing, you get a completion as we just saw there.
Past the 20. Touchdown, Falcons. Devontae Freeman, 50 yards. And the Falcons push further out in front. He's got the hat trick, 3 touchdowns now.
Did you throw yours? Did you throw yours out?
I didn't have mine. You've got yours. You've got one of those Abe Lincoln hats.
Yeah, and that stovepipe is going right out there for a nose for the end zone. 3rd time today. I think he deserves a tip of the cap.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And they're going to have very poor field position as he's out of bounds at his 7-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here.
First down.
On 1st and 10, here's Barrett. Throwing the out route and complete. It's Brown. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Barrett, and that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden the secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
On 3rd down, Barrett space to maneuver at the 40. He gets it to Brown, complete. And he'll get this all the way up to the 42-yard line. So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another 1st down. It will.
Hey, pick your game up. Deuce. 22, jet, bomber. 22, jet, bomber. Ready?
On 1st down, Barrett to throw. He's going to let it fly. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked off by DeMonte Casey. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. All smiles and high fives on that defensive sideline. That interception will cap off what was truly a tremendous performance.
Yeah, if you can hold a team to 7 points in the NFL, that's the kind of day that you feel really good about. Now, I do know a few guys are going to think to themselves, held him to 7. If he'd made one more play, could have had our shutout.
Now Tennessee going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They run. Devontae Freeman. He's at the 40, the 20, 10, and they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. He's been having a great game, and that one right there, his best run so far, and it ends with 6 points.
And not only that, in his mind, what is he thinking? Can I get to 200 yards as well? Because he knows he's closing in on it. He may not know the exact number, but the best runners have a feel of what the yardage is that they're compiling, and he knows that he's getting close to that 200-yard mark now.
And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Well, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. Well, it just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same surface tablet that you look at on the sidelines. Nothing's worked for them. They've got to find a way to start matching each other's movements.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete. Corey Davis, the intended receiver. 3rd down here. It's been this way most of the afternoon, hasn't it? This secondary really put this receiving core on lockdown.
Listen, they've worked together like a basketball team that's playing excellent defense. Great communication, doesn't matter whether it's man or zone. And especially against deep balls, as we saw there, they're not giving up anything to them.
Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on 3rd. This offense 2 for 2 converting on these thus far, so why not try again here on 4th down? They'll go for it. They snap it to Tannehill. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. It's Desmond Trufant, and his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When you go to the backup, look. And he can't escape the pressure. Ryan goes down. And now we're going to get a timeout. Somewhat pointlessly called with 3 seconds to go in a game that's already been decided. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17.
Check nickel. 20.
Running right, this is Freeman. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30. But Charles